Hello everybody, welcome back to Firefield Junction and welcome to another review. As we can see, we've got quite a special loco here, well special for me anyway. As we can see, this is the Class 56 in Curlas Rail Freight livery with DCC sound by Hornby. This model literally came this morning. Very happy to finally have it on the layout. Been after one of these for a very long time. Obviously they are quite rare now these days, even though obviously it's not an incredibly old model because it's the newest style of packaging. But yeah, it is quite a rare model these days. So yeah, quite a lot of people are after them still, I believe. So yeah, it's quite sought after. But if you're lucky, you should be able to find one of these online somewhere, like I did. But yeah, very fantastic models, amazing locos in real life, as I know. As I'm sure most of you know as well, and fantastic in model form as well. As I've already mentioned, it's in the Curlas Rail Freight livery. It's one of my favourite liveries, quite a striking livery in my opinion, and obviously it's DCC sound fitted as well. Class 56 in real life, I believe they started running in the 1970s. I don't think they were the most successful locomotives, but I think they did pretty well. I think they're quite strong locomotives. Very distinctive engine noise as well. So in my opinion, they sound quite similar to Valenta HSTs. That typical sort of whistle, like whistly, really high pitched whistle thrush sound you get from them. I don't know how many are still running now. There's quite a few, because obviously Curlas Rail Freight have a few. DC Rail Freight have a few as well. There might be a few others across the country, but I'm not sure about that. I think their top speed are probably around 70 miles an hour. Obviously there's information on the back of the box here. Here we go. First introduced in 1976. Yeah, the first livery was BR Blue. Yes, I think you can get these in BR Blue in model form. But I think they're very rare now. That's if I don't know if Hornby did them. I'm pretty sure maybe I think Mainline did them. I don't know if Lima did or anyone else did them. But yeah, obviously yeah, BR Blue was the first livery they were in, and obviously they've been in lots of other liveries in their time, including EWS. Obviously they're in, and obviously these days you'll see them in Curlas Rail Freight or DC Rail, etc. etc. Okay, so it looks like the first batch. So there was 30 of them. So it looks like that was the first batch of them. Yeah, they're known as grids, as I'm sure you probably know. They replaced Class 20, Class 47 locomotives. That's quite interesting. I didn't know that. There you go. So here's some information about this particular loco. As the model here is 56094. So ended service in 1981. That's later than I thought it would have been. And it carried the BR Blue livery with the large white arrows displayed on each side of the locomotive's body. The next livery was the triple grey with rail freight coal subsector. Yes, yeah, they did obviously carry the rail freight like triple grey livery with the various sectorisation logos on the side. I might get one of them one day, but I'm not sure. Then obviously followed by EWS and later Furtis. Yeah, I think there might be one or two of them still in this livery. Whether they're still running these days, I'm not sure. But I have seen some photos and videos of one or two in that livery. The final and current livery of 56094 is the distinctive oranging. Yeah, obviously it's in coal sector now. I'm pretty sure there should be somewhere on here the top speed of these locos. I can't see it on here. Yeah, I can't see it on here, but yes, but I think they probably have a top speed of around 70 miles an hour. I reckon these locomotives do. It could be faster, could be slower, but I'm guessing it's probably around 70. But yeah, I haven't put the model back into the box for this review. Obviously, as I mentioned, it did only come today. Came this morning, but I didn't put it back in the box because the sleeve here, the plastic sleeve on the block of ice here is really tight over the plastic section inside, so I didn't put it back into the box for that because it was quite a pain trying to get it out of that box. So it is just off to one side. Obviously it's the typical Hornby packaging that we're used to. It's very high quality, very, very nice. I will just show you the gumph, technical term there. So obviously it is quite boring, but it is quite important at the same time. So obviously we've got the instructions on the Class 56. This is the first Class 56 I've ever owned, actually. So as we see, Class 56 VR Coco, yes, that's the wheel arrangement. Diesel, electric locomotive, DC ready, DC fitted, and sound. So it's got the general sort of stuff: track cleaning, cleaning the wheels, lubrication, fitting the DCC chip, removing the body, everything that you need to know. So I do recommend you look through these instructions because they are helpful. So we'll just put this to one side, and obviously here we've got the sound manual, because obviously it is sound fitted, this model. And obviously we've got all the, in there we've got all the sound functions and CV settings and all the other stuff like that. But that's not what we're interested in. This is what we're interested in. So here she is. And look at that. Look how I think it's just so iconic, that shape. Obviously, it does look like a Class 47 because I think they did probably the design, at least the body shell design, did come from the Class 47, I believe. So obviously, it does look quite similar, but it is slightly different. The detail on this model is just amazing. We've got metal sprung buffers. She does have working lights, as you'd expect. So obviously you've got headlights there, and there when it's coming towards you. Then you've got a tail light on the bottom two there and there. And obviously that's the same on the other end. And then we've got all of this buffer beam detail there. Slightly wonky buffer. There we go. That buffer beam detail, a lot of it's unpainted, but then you can see there is quite a lot of glue marks around it. Because I did buy this model second hand. It's not brand new. I did buy it second hand, but I don't think it's been used that much, to be honest, because the condition that it's in is amazing. So if it has been used, I'm guessing it's not that much. So I'm guessing the previous owner probably put all that buffer beam detail in, because if it wasn't fitted, I wasn't going to fit it, because I don't usually fit any of the extra detail to my models. But yeah, it does look very good. So you got all the electrical cables and pipes for air and everything. Then you've got some electrical cables there, and that looks like it's been separately fitted as well. Then you've got the horn grill, but I'm pretty sure that's just a sticker. Yeah, it's just a sticker. But we have got handrails all up down the front there. We've got proper windscreen wipers. They're not motorised, but that would be cool. But they are separately fitted. They're not just part of the window. Got a little area on the top there. And there is cab detail. You can't see it incredibly well, but there is a proper detailed cab inside there. The doors do open on both sides, at both ends. And you've got handrails down the side. They're not metal handrails, unfortunately. They are plastic, but at least they're not molded to the body. The livery application is amazing. It's so crisp. There's no bleeding of the paint anywhere. It's absolutely spot on. And then the underframe detail is just as good. A lot of it's unpainted, but to be honest, I don't think there is much colour to the underframe detail on the real thing anyway. But it is really, really nice. You've got really fine sand pipes there. Then down the centre, you've obviously got the fuel tank and everything there, which is really good. The roof, it's not the most exciting thing, but you have got some beautiful etched grills there, and I think they are metal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are metal, they feel like it. And then obviously you've got the fans underneath there. They don't spin. They do on older versions of the Class 56, but on the more modern ones, they don't spin. But to us, I'm more than happy with that, because spinning fans have given me a headache in the past, because it causes the loco to run maybe either quite slowly or not very, or it's not, or the loco doesn't run very smoothly with the fans operating. So yeah, I don't mind if they don't spin. I don't think she has cab lights, but I don't mind that, because I don't usually use cab lights anyway. But they probably could fit some. You probably could fit some if you wanted to. then going down to the other end of the model, again it's just as good. Again, more sprung buffers, and obviously we've got a small slimline tension knot coupling there, and it is NEM. It is a NEM pocket there, and it is loco mounted. It's not mounted to the bogie, it is mounted to the loco. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know, because I haven't actually had it pull anything yet. It has been. I have ran this model in. I ran it for about 15 minutes in each direction just to get it warmed up and everything, because I'm guessing it hasn't ran in a while. She's running well. She's a little bit squeaky, but once the sound's on, you don't hear it that much anyway. It looks like then you've also got holes in the buffer beam down at this end for more buffer beam detail if you wanted to make both ends detailed. But I'm more than happy with that. Just having one end detailed. But obviously, well, I don't think I have anything for it to pull at the moment, to be honest. Because obviously these mainly are on either RHGT duties, or they might be on stock moves from time to time, or they do pull the odd freight train every now and then. I think it's usually like maybe some large tankers or some log trains. I might better stick her on my cement train actually, because I have been told by friends that I think they do that every now and then. So in part 2, so I'll make this a 2-part video. When we get her running, I'll put her on a rake of cement tankers, and we'll see what she's like with those. But yeah, she's just amazing. She's really, really heavy. The detail is amazing, and she runs really well as well. So I'll leave you here with part 1. Then I'll see you again in part 2. Well, we'll put her on the track, see how she runs, and we'll see what the sound is like as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in part 2. Bye.